Good morning everyone who is in crypto, and for those who are just getting in, today is a very special day. I mean, yesterday was a special day, so I thought that we should follow up on what happened, how it affected the market, and what we can expect in the future. Because as you can see on the screen right now, in just a second, the Fed raised the basis rate from 4.5 to 4.75%, that is with the blue. 4.5 to 4.75%. Now, usually this is bad news, and usually we don't really like to see this because that would mean that they are enforcing the US dollar and they are still tackling inflation. However, it seems that this 0.25% increase in the rates was already priced in the market. I was somehow expecting that, as the first reaction of the market to this was a bit of a downtrend, or it was just choppy. Maybe I was checking the charts in a too zoomed in, so in a smaller time frame. I just tweeted that this tweet didn't age well in a very short time because I said pump we will Yoda and Bitcoin EGLD, so on. As it turned out, like 5 minutes later, the second tweet didn't age well because we did pump, and I started to long Matic and Bitcoin. Now, I usually don't show trades because I don't do them, but yeah, these ones are pretty okay. It was a small amount of money, as you can see probably here. Yes, it's I started with $150, by the way. I don't like to trade when I don't have time, and this was more like an impulse trade. And I want to highlight that the first trade which I started yesterday, just after this tweet, well, that was a minus, that was a stop loss, and I lost there around 25% of the portfolio, which was the $200. Therefore, be very careful when you are trading. This is a 10x trade. I just said that, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice, or I'm gonna risk this amount of money, because if it goes the right way, then I will make some money. And if it doesn't, then I can lose this money. Therefore, from here, I'm gonna leave these trades in, and I'm gonna do something called a trailing stop loss, which means that every time Matic, because I'm trading Matic right now, every time Matic makes a new support level, then I'm just gonna raise my stop loss just below that. And at one point, this trade will be triggered. I mean, the stop loss will be triggered, but now I'm already in a profit. So yeah, no lose from now on. And I also recovered the lost money from the first trade. So that was okay. Let's discuss what is happening, or what is going to happen. What can we expect from the trades, from the market? Is the macroeconomic situation much better right now? That is the question, because that is the one thing which could push us into the recession. And the answer is not really. We just suffered so much in 2022 that it seems that right now we can expect a rally, at least until the next rate hike. Now, Bitcoin is looking bullish. I will be honest with you. I usually am bearish because I like to be a bit pessimistic, because it's always nice to be surprised. However, right now it seems that Bitcoin just came out from this bull flag or upward trend. Now we do have a big wick here because it shoot up to the 24,000 something. However, it seems that it is undecided here. So we do have some resistance which it still needs to break. However, we also have now some support, which I'm very happy to see. Therefore, I am betting on long right now. I think we are bullish. I think until the next rate hike, we will go higher. And for example, the S&P 500 also went through some very important resistance. I think after it corrects maybe back to the 4,100, somewhere there, it will follow the upward trend, if something major doesn't happen. Now let's go forward. Ethereum is at 1670, and as I said in my previous video, it's still a bit tricky because it didn't break out from this big downtrend. If we go back to Bitcoin, I switch to days or 3 days, you can see that Bitcoin broke out from this falling wedge. However, Ethereum didn't yet. Now this can be a triangle, this can be a big downtrend, whatever you want to call it, but we need Ethereum to break out. Otherwise, if it turns back, it could be a fake out for Bitcoin. Traders usually say Ethereum shows the way. Now, if we take a not too optimistic and also not too pessimistic price target from this triangle, lower triangle. We have a $2,670 price target for the latest move, which is from August 2022, which is pretty strong, if I may. However, I still want to see Ethereum breaking out. Let's go forward. EGLD, I know that you are all waiting for that. EGLD is disappointing me. Also, in my last video, I told you about this rising wedge. I told you that if it comes out, then it's bearish for EGLD. It did break out to the downside. Obviously, it confirmed, came down, confirmed again, and started to go down the slope. Now, since yesterday's good news, things have turned around, and it seems that it is attacking again this resistance, which is a resistance because it was support beforehand, and we just need to see it going through the $45. I will not do anything with EGLD before it breaks out $45. After it breaks out, I'm gonna put a long on EGLD as well. Regarding longs and shorts, be very careful. You can lose a lot of money in a very short time, so I don't really recommend, to be honest. I'm just doing it because this money is something which I can risk in order to make a bigger profit. Everyone should own with their responsibility and with how much money you have, obviously, but I don't think I need to say this. This is needless to say, maybe for the newcomers. Okay, let's go forward. So EGLD needs to break out from this 45. This is kind of an intersection. We have one resistance here, one resistance there. I have no idea whether it can break through or not. One thing is for sure though. Multiversx and EGLD is not that known or not that searched over the internet, which is a shame, because people don't know about the ecosystem. And yes, sometimes it's trending on Twitter, but trending for the community, it's trending for people who are searching for these terms. I don't see many YouTube videos about EGLD, about multiversx anymore, and I don't like that. So make sure that you make some noise, because the price could be, I mean, the secret of the pumping price could be actually that more people get to know about EGLD, more people will buy in, FOMO in, or just see that they can make money, they can invest, or they just like what the team is doing and yeah, the technology itself, which is usually profits. Hope you like this content. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe. You know the deal. Take care.